Let us show you why Imqas is the leader in meat safety and quality assurance in South Africa. International Meat Quality Assurance Services, known as Imqas, was established by the Red Meat Industry Forum for red meat industry organizations and other groups directly affected and directly involved. Imqas's main purpose is to ensure quality and safety within the food industry. Our vision is to be the provider of choice nationally for food safety and quality assurance services to the food industry. Imqas believes the integrity, innovation and technical capabilities of our staff enable us to render professional, independent and internationally recognized quality assurance services within the food industry in South Africa. The board of directors that manage Imqas assist us in achieving this goal. Services. What does Imqas do? Imqas provides an independent service in accordance with the requirements for assignees under the current legislation. Our services include meat inspection. Meat inspection is regulated by the Meat Safety Act. All animals entering an abattoir must be inspected before slaughter during the ante-mortem inspection, as well as after slaughter during the primary meat inspection. Primary meat inspection determines the suitability of a carcass or part thereof for consumption, and the meat inspector is required to make a judgment in this regard. The judgment may be approved, conditionally approved, total condemnation, and partial condemnation. Secondary meat inspection only takes place if a carcass is not passed after the primary meat inspection. Meat inspection may only be performed by a registered meat inspector. Meat classification. Meat classification is regulated by the Agricultural Product Standards Act of 1990. Meat classification is the marking of a carcass indicating quality. These markings also indicate the value or monetary differences between the different qualities of meat. The purpose of meat classification is to reassure the customer regarding specific preferences as well as guaranteed quality of meat during purchasing. HACCP implementation. HACCP means Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point. The HACCP system is a production, storage and distribution monitoring system for identification and control of associated health hazards. This food safety management system aims to control hazards which may be of a biological, chemical or physical nature. Specific critical control points or CCPs are identified after careful consideration of the risks associated with each hazard at the different production and processing steps. After identification of the CCPs, it is possible to control the identified hazards at a specific CCP by monitoring the hazard and performing corrective actions when the critical limits of the hazard exceed specification. The system is aimed at prevention of contamination instead of end product evaluation. HMS implementation. The Meat Safety Act states, an abattoir must be managed in accordance with a prescribed hygiene management and evaluation system. This system is known as the Hygiene Management System, or HMS. Imqas, in conjunction with the Red Meat Abattoir Association, has developed an HMS implementation manual that provides guidance with regard to the implementation of the hygiene management system, specifically focusing on the 14 hygiene management programs as dictated by law. By using the manual as a basis, Imqas assists the abattoir in getting the following in place: policies, procedures and checklists related to the relevant HMPs. The Hygiene Assessment System, also known as HAS, is a tool used in abattoirs to conduct audits regarding adherence to legislation and good practices by focusing on the slaughtering process as a whole, abattoir maintenance, pest control, personnel matters, as well as the hygiene management system. A standard HAS document is used on a regular basis to determine conformance and deviations. Each aspect of the abattoir is rated from critical to good. Based on the rating, suggestions are made in order for corrective measures to be implemented. The Hygiene Management System, or HMS, forms part of the HACCP audit. However, it needs to be audited separately from the HACCP. The abattoir needs to implement the HMS as per legislative requirements and is audited to ensure that all documentation and checklists are in place and completed as per the relevant requirements. Training. Training provides an opportunity to improve the industry standards in food safety and quality, and to empower industry workers. Most graduates in the employment market do not have the necessary knowledge, skills, ability, or qualifications to conduct meat inspection. To overcome this, Imqas has been involved in the practical training component on behalf of a number of technicons. The students are exposed to the abattoir for a period of time where they can acquire the necessary knowledge and skills. Imqas also believes it is important to train our own employees, and therefore we are involved in a number of learnerships and internships which empower our employees and improve our standards and quality. Imqas, the future. Imqas believes the future of the food industry is bright and appreciates its role in maintaining safe and quality products. Imqas believes that our personnel are our most valuable asset, and we strive to keep knowledgeable and skilled personnel within the food industry. For additional information, please contact our office or visit our website.